Welcome everybody to another class of posture and stretch therapy. Today we're going to perform the jaw series. Now there's two main muscle groups that we're going to be working. The masseter muscles, which are in the cheekbone area, and the temporalis muscles, which are up in the temple area here. Now the masseter muscles are the ones that really help to move the jaw up and down. But also both of these help in chewing, of course. There are many reasons why we want to keep these muscles soft and juicy. If we grind our teeth at night, or we might even grind our teeth during the day, and these muscles respond just like any other muscle in the body. If there's tension there, they can become sore and tender. If you have TMJ, which is an injury actually to the joint of the jaw, so that can create tension in that area as well. So if these muscles, or if this area of your body is stiff and sore, let's go ahead and stretch them out and let's see what happens. So all you need today is a chair. Meet me right back here. As we stretch these muscles, we're going to be using the contract relax method. But remember, we want to make sure that these contractions are very gentle and they're going to be very short. These muscles in our body are very small, and when we're working with small muscles like this, we always kind of lessen the intensity of the contraction and we shorten the contraction down a little bit. The two muscle groups I referred to earlier, the masseter muscles in the cheek area and the temporalis muscles up in the temple area, are responsible for movements in the jaw. We have side-to-side movement of the jaw. We have protrusion of the jaw, which is to jut the jaw forward, and retraction of the jaw, which is to bring the jaw back towards the neck area. So we're going to be stretching the mandible, the lower jaw, in all of those different directions. We will be putting our fingers on our lower teeth. If you want to wash your hands beforehand, feel free to do that, but you know that will be coming up in a little bit. So first, let's go ahead and work on side-to-side movement of the jaw. And really what we got to do, if you want, let's actually go ahead and move those shoulders around a little bit. Okay? So as we move them around, we're just kind of getting a sense of how it feels. Yeah. Okay? And remember, so if the jaw muscles are tight, we're probably going to be tight in the neck area too, right? So let's go ahead for just a moment here and lift the shoulders up until you can feel the contraction in the neck. And if you want to, you can say out loud, "This is tension in my body." And now let's relax the shoulders down, softening, and say to yourself or out loud, "This is relaxation in my body." Perfect. All right? So let's begin. To start to stretch the lateral portion of our jaw, we're just going to take one hand. I'm going to stretch my jaw to the left. So I'm going to take my right hand on the right side of my jaw. Okay? And I'm going to let my mouth naturally open. So my teeth are separated a little. And I'm just going to use my fingers to gently draw or press my jaw to the left. You're going to hit your first barrier and just stop there. And just breathe like you would normally, relaxing your body. You can even sit back into the chair a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now to contract, we're just pressing our jaw back into the fingers. Good. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. And we just gently, can the jaw relax a little more? You can see how that's working. One more contraction. 3, 2, 1, relax. And that's all we need. Okay, move that around. You can see how after the contractions, my jaw actually moved over a little bit, didn't it? Okay, good. Let's try the other side. Contracting. 3, 2, 1. go. Contract. 3, 2, 1. And bring it up, relax. Good. Okay, and move it around. Well done. So now let's work on getting the jaw to draw down. A standard rule of thumb is that you should be able to fit 3 knuckles in your mouth. If you can't, then that is an indicator that we have tension going on in the jaw. So let's just go ahead and try that for a bit. I'm going to take these 3 fingers, these 3 knuckles, and see if I can fit them in there. Okay. So that we can use this as a before and after. Right? So they were a little snug, but I can fit them in there. And now let's go ahead and we're going to be drawing the jaw down. This is where you're going to want to wash your fingers. If you want to do that, put me on pause and come on back. Did mine beforehand, so I am good to go. So what we want to do first is open the jaw just by itself. Okay? Then we're going to take just 2 fingers from each hand and place them on the lower teeth. Like that. Okay. Don't try too hard. You can actually dislocate your jaw if you really crank on it. So I just had to say that. Here we go. Okay. So I'm drawing down with my arms very gently. To contract, press the jaw up into the fingers. Taking the fingers off and give your jaw just a little bit of a squeeze and relax. Definitely felt that stretch up in the masseter area and the actual joint itself. Yeah, that felt actually really good. Very nicely done. So now let's go ahead and stretch the muscles down below the jaw. These are the SCM and the scalenes, right? Again, the contractions are very gentle and very short. Okay? So what we want to do first is, well, first off, before you do this, is sit back in the chair if you need to, and support your spine back all the way. Feet are flat on the ground. And when we tilt our head back, right, you can always take a hand behind for support if you need it, and keeping your jaw closed throughout the whole experience. We're going to be putting our fingers under the chin for our contraction. The contraction, our head will be back like this. The contraction is to press the chin down into the fingers. Again, short and sweet and gentle. Here we go. I want you to open your mouth first as far as you can go, and then tilt your head back. Now close your mouth, and you'll feel these muscles stretch on either side of your esophagus. I'd like you to send your breath into your upper chest. As you inhale, feel the chest rise. And as you exhale, feel the chest lower. Take one hand under your chin now. Gently press the chin down into the hand. You're using your whole front of your neck. 3, 2, 1, relax. And as you exhale, just slowly tilt your head back, maybe a little more. And now, I'd like you to jet your jaw forward. place one hand behind your head like this, and we're going to bring the head forward. Bring the chin down, and bring the head up. Very nicely done, gang. How's that feeling? Move that jaw around a little bit. These muscles respond just like any other quad stretch, hamstring, you name it, calf. So there's no reason why we can't put these into our practice. So the standard rule of thumb, 3 fingers, right? Should be able to fit. Let's go ahead and try that and see if we get if there's any change. Indeed. Was able to open my mouth much easier and actually further. Next, let's go into protraction and retraction of the jaw. To retract the jaw, we're going to be drawing the jaw back in towards the throat. We're going to take one hand. I kind of do that motion there, okay? And I'm going to put it right on my chin. I'm going to let the jaw open naturally, make sure the teeth are not touching. And I'm just going to very gently use the muscles in my jaw to retract first, and then the hand will assist. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Contraction is to press the jaw forward into the hand. Let's begin. Relax the jaw. There we go. Now use your muscles first. Push the jaw forward into the fingers. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good. Wiggle it around a little bit. And we'll just take the jaw off. Good. And now we'll go ahead and jut your jaw forward. Good. Okay. Well, now when I did that, when I pressed the jaw back, I found a little tiny activation in my suboccipital here on the left side. Nothing on the right. Just going to file that away for later. So now let's go ahead and protrude the jaw. Okay, protract. We're going to bring the jaw forward, and we're going to take right on the curve of our jaw here. Okay, we're going to be placing our fingers here to help extend the jaw a little bit further, only if need be. Very gentle. Be very gentle with yourself. So go ahead and jut your jaw forward. Now to retract, press the jaw back into the fingers. 3, 2, 1. Relax the shoulders. And relax. Good. And then retract the jaw back in. Perfect. Okay. It's funny how you do that, because the second time around, I had much more control in the retraction as before I did any stretching there. That feels pretty good. Move that jaw around a little bit. Open it up. Side, side. This also, too, if you have clicking in your jaw, it should completely eliminate that after you stay consistent with this program. I hope you enjoyed the jaw series today. If you have any questions or comments, you can go ahead and leave them down below. Thanks for joining me, gang. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.